Good morning, everybody. Today it's going to be all about cooking the perfect cheesy, fluffy scrambled eggs in a nonstick pan. And without further ado, let's get going. I absolutely love this stuff. Avocado oil, the pan, really, really good. Here we go. Get the pan greased up. I'm usually pretty liberal with the oil. Make sure it's good non-grease. It's healthy for you anyway. I'm going to go ahead and crack 5 eggs this morning because my wife and I have pretty healthy appetites. So there's one. Go through it. So far, so good. No shell getting in there. You can tell I've done this before, right? Good stuff. Okay, this part is optional. I like to add in some 1% low-fat milk into the eggs. Again, this is optional. Don't have to do it, but my personal opinion is it makes the eggs fluffier, softer, juicier, and delicious. Like to add in some salt for taste. Again, I like to use the Himalayan pink salt. This stuff is really good for you. So let's grind some of that in there. Apply to taste. Of course, you don't have to add any salt at all if you don't like, or add as much as I did or even more. So once the salt is in the eggs, the last part that we want to add is shredded cheddar. I personally like sharp cheddar. It adds good flavor to the eggs. So let's go ahead, put some of this in. Usually what I like to do is coat the whole top with a layer of cheese before I start to mix it up and spread it in. There we go. Just about there. Now, if you're a fan of eggs without cheese, of course you don't have to do this either, but it is really delicious. I'm just letting you know. So at this point, I'm ready to turn on my heat, and we are going to go ahead and set it to medium, just a touch above medium on the dial, so you can see what we're doing here. We don't want to go too hot with this. We don't want to rush the eggs. We don't want to scorch the bottoms of them, make them stick to the pan, burn them, or anything like that. We want to let them take their time. So medium or just a smidge above medium is perfect. Anything lower than that, maybe just wasting your time. So let's get started. Since we're making scrambled eggs, of course, I'm taking my spatula, just kind of stirring up the whole gooey mix. Applying it to the yolks first. Make sure the yolks are broken. Making sure all the ingredients, the milk, the cheese, the eggs, the salt, get evenly distributed in the pan. Yeah. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. All right. Now we wait to see when it starts hardening up a little bit and starts cooking. Okay, at this point in time, we're about 4 minutes in. Stir them up, see how we're doing. The pan of eggs is just starting to steam. Stir them up. Yep, they're starting to consolidate a little bit, starting to solidify. Just make sure you keep stirring. Don't let them solidify too much in any one spot. Okay, here we are at the 6-minute mark. As you can see, the eggs have just started to boil. They're steaming. So we're going to want to stir these again. Make sure that they don't harden up and too much and accidentally make yourself an omelet rather than scrambled eggs. So here we go. Stir them up. Oh yeah. So they're turning out real nice. Just a few more minutes and we'll be all done. Keep stirring them. Scrape the stuff off the edges. Make sure it stays all mixed in. Mix it evenly. Just kind of go back and forth in circles. Maybe you want to take a spatula full and just kind of start scooping it around. Flip it a little bit. There we go. Beautiful. Let's take a closer look. It's going to turn out real nice. Okay. All right, and one final stir. Oh, listen to the sizzle. Perfect. We are 9 minutes in. Now, in regards to that timing, I should say that this is an electric stove, so the timing for you will be much different if you're cooking on gas. Gas is a whole different animal when it comes to cooking. With electric, it takes some time to ramp up the heat, and it's a kind of a different cooking style than gas. Gas flame is basically at the temperature instantaneously when you turn it on. Flip these a few more times. And we are essentially done. Flip them once or twice more. All right, let's take a look. Turn off the heat. Look at the steam. Listen to the sizzle. I'm gonna take these off the burner. Perfectly fluffy. Perfectly fluffy. All right, let me flip one more time so you can get a good look. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and serve them up. And here you go. Finished product. Bon appetit. Mixed evenly, nice and fluffy. Enjoy your breakfast.